Good afternoon, all. What a day. What a difference a day makes. 24 little hours. Good afternoon, Kool-Aid. You just give me a sec. Just need to text something. Excuse me. Bit disheveled, Jimmy. So let's get this party started, as they say. Let me just text. It's been one of them days. You know, when you have those days and you're like, yeah, been one of them. So, how is everyone? How many people are here? So I'm going to sit here with my cushion and rest because my back hurts. And live stream-ish, and we're going to see. Good evening, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are in the world. Hopefully everyone is all right. My day has been momentous, at least. I had a call with my health worker earlier, job centre. That went kind of screwy. And then this afternoon, the car broke down on a big main road. Palaver. Had a bit of a day. Hey Gemma, how are you this afternoon? If you didn't notice, Coach Chicken never made it last night. He didn't turn up. He chickened out, which is what I said he would. Coach Chicken. If you haven't seen my thumbnail from my last video, I implore you to go see it. It does say Coach Chicken. And it is a tiny little chicken wearing a flat cap. And kind of looks like Eli. I must say, kind of looks like Eli. So I implore you to go look at the chicken hat on the chicken, because I think it's hilarious. People may not find it funny. I think it's a shit. Yeah, he chickened out. He bailed out. He didn't turn up. He was watching, obviously, because he watches everything, as always. It's sad he didn't turn up, and he still is going after truck driving Billy because he just needs some drama. You were there, Gemma. I stayed for a little bit, but I was so tired last night. I was so tired. I needed to sleep. I've had a bit of a rough day. I've got such a twinge in my back. It's actually killing. So I'm going to try and live stream for a while. Good evening. Is it evening? 5:45. Yeah, good evening, Exploring Gender. I had to check the time of day. It's been one of those days. I've woken up. I've had a rush day since about, I don't know, 10 this morning, and it's not got better. It's got worse as the day's gone on. Does anyone else have that? They wake up, they're positive, and their day just goes to shit. You stayed up for about an hour and a half. I stayed up for maybe... I stayed up until truck driving Billy left, I think, or just after that. I think I stayed till truck driver Billy left, so I watched maybe an hour, just over. Hour and 10, hour and 15 minutes, if that. I couldn't stay for the entire thing because obviously the problem we have in the UK is that Jamie's stream ends up being really late. So when he started, it was like 1 a.m. here, so I did give him an hour of my time. I can't have it all. I have to sleep. But hopefully everybody else's day has gone well. I've had a rough day. It's been rough. I've just eaten and it's 5:45. That tells you how rough a day is for me. Usually I have like waffles for breakfast or something. I'll have a quick lunch, maybe a snack or something, maybe. And today I haven't eaten till 5:45, so I'm a little bit tired, a little bit off. But I was meant to live stream this afternoon, and I didn't, and which kind of sucks. And I now have unlimited StreamYards for the month, thanks to a donation. I don't know if he wants to remain anonymous. I don't know. But a donation came in yesterday after my stream to give me the ability to live stream for the rest of the month using StreamYard so that I can have you wonderful people on at some point. And it was donated to me behind the scenes after the show because I said that I wanted to be able to live stream and have panels during the rest of the month, that I'd run out of my hours and that I couldn't live stream anymore with panels. I could just live stream. And someone decided out there that they felt sorry for me and wanted me to live stream some more, apparently, because I'm good at it. And they donated the £18 to help me live stream for the next month. So until the 14th of April, I can actually live stream. So thank you. I don't know if he wants to remain anonymous, the donator. Good afternoon, Coach. I've seen that you've loaded quite a few videos recently. I haven't managed to watch all of them. If you've only just joined me, I've had a really awful day. It got better and then it got worse. But yeah, I can now live stream for the entire month using StreamYard. So if I want a panel and have people on, I can now, because I ran out of hours because I've been streaming so much. You only get 20 free on the basic package, and a kind donator decided that he wanted me to live stream some more. God knows why. I'm terrible. And decided to donate the money I needed to be able to live stream for the next month until the 14th of April. So thank you to the donor. If they want to make themselves known, I will put it in the chat. If they want to remain anonymous, then that's entirely up to them. Yeah, today's been a bit of a day. I woke up this morning. I went to my ex-partner's to do some cleaning, to see my cat, to check on how my pussycat is, and some other bits. He was bringing me home. The car kept making a weird noise. Then it conked out. Then we got the car started, and then we were going to cross a busy main road called the A47, and the car conked out just as we got onto it, and we were nearly hit by a car. So we managed to start the engine, roll the car back off the A47 to behind the line because it's a junction. Basically, you've got the road coming across, and we were going to go cross it and join the road. So we nearly got hit. Then we pulled the car back and pulled it around the corner and tried to fix it. Couldn't really get it to work as such. Managed to get it running after about 20 minutes, just absolutely ages. Got it running and then managed to basically troll it to a garage where it's now hopefully getting it fixed. But I had to push the car with my bad back, which didn't help, to get it off the main road. So I've had quite a day. Hey, positive note, you didn't get hit. No, this was like close. You get the road that comes across, and we go over. Basically, you get two lanes of traffic. You got one going that way and one going that way. And we went to go across. And as you come up to the junction to go onto the main road, we literally stopped, and the car came across and missed us by like minuscule. But I'm perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine. The car is in the garage. Hopefully someone is kicking and screaming at it. Hey everyone, much love. It's good. I love coming to your streams. Thank you so much, TJ. I've just donated to you. Oh, have you? Hang on. Hang on. I can't sit forward. My back hurts. I hurt my back pushing the car. I'll have a look on my phone. I can get to it on my phone. Thank you, Gemma. Let me have a look. I've pulled something in the side of my thing from pushing the car. I can feel it twinging ever so often, which is great because that's all I need. Stop seeing the negative, look at the positive. You didn't die, you made it home. The car is getting fixed. Exactly. That car needs a bomb. It needs to be set on fire. It needs to just go away. Oh, let me check. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm so slow today, Gemma. Okay, thank you to Gemma Grace, who donated £10 towards your next stream yard. Thank you, Gemma. Oh, bless your heart, sweetie. Thank you to Gemma, who's donated £10 to my next StreamYard fund. So I'm £8 away now from being able to stream the whole of May. Who doesn't want to see my mug there for the whole of? So you got me for the whole of April, and you got me for half of May now. That's real life coaching. Just saying, thank you, Coach. Believe me, I as soon as that car broke, and that went across, my heart literally was like whoomp. They jumped at me. I don't mind if you want to say or not. Okay, so the donator was Flaming Dragon, who donated the money to my StreamYards. He's just said that I can say his name. So thank you to Flaming Dragon, who donated for the StreamYards for me for technically March/April, and then Gemma Journey Grace has donated £10 towards me streaming between April and May. So you've got me for the rest of March, half of April, and by the time May comes around, you'll probably be bored of me. All you need is some tannerite in a gas can with a gun and blow it up. That car's been nothing but trouble. I've spent so much money on that car, and now that my ex has the car full time and I don't have to pay for it, it's still causing me trouble. Hey Riley, how are you today? How is everyone today? Oh, thanks to FD. Yeah, Flaming Dragon donated the money so that I could live stream for the rest of March until April the 14th. And Gemma has donated £10 towards the £18 for me to stream between April and May the 14th. So by the time April the 14th come, which is a month away, obviously I'd have made £8, even if it's just on my eBay. But thank you to Gemma. I love your streams. I do too, amazingly. It is, I have a bad back anyway, just so people know. I don't generally go around pushing cars. Kind of needed to, though, where the car was. For safety, with it being a main road, we can't just leave the car parked there. It was on a junction, so if someone comes behind us and go up to that junction, it could have been very bad. So we're lucky, really. There are really big lorries go across that road. Really big lorries. It's literally the main route between Fakenham and Norwich. So you've got all the traffic coming through there generally. But thanks to lockdown, it was kind of empty, which was good for us. But thank you, Flaming Dragon. I'm not interested. You're welcome. Yeah, thank you, Flaming Dragon. Thank you to Gemma and Flaming Dragon. I appreciate every penny that's donated to my channel. And I'm just going to be bringing you more content. I don't know what of. I'm not really sure what to stream about today, but I did see Cuck didn't turn up last night. I was saying to Gemma earlier, the Cuck didn't show, and I'm not surprised. Let's be honest. He didn't show. Does it surprise me? Not really. Was I expecting him not to turn up? Absolutely. I pegged it last night. I didn't believe he was going to come. Was he going to miss the guest appearance? That was possible. It was possible he could have showed up. But I think he wanted to make his own live stream, because I did say that if he didn't go on Jamie's, I believed he would wait till Jamie's finished, and he was then going to stream himself, and he'd say, well, I didn't need to go over there, blah, 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 which is basically what he did. Yeah, let's be real, he does that. Yeah, he was always going to play the victim in all of this. Like, we were going to target him, we were going to do this, that, and the other. Eli likes it when you peg him. He does, doesn't he? If anyone wants to come up and join me, I am suffering, as you can tell. I am having a bath later. I'm going to soak the shit out of my back. I'm going to get a bath bomb. I'm going to soak like a motherfucker. But I was going to live stream this afternoon, and then amazingly, I decided to go to my ex's and then come back really later than planned, due to the car, which is great. Flaming Dragon, you're amazing, perch and much love. Well, thank you for that, TJ. Flaming Dragon is new to my channel. He doesn't really do YouTube himself, and he's relatively new to it, from what I can gather. I took him to Jamie's stream last night to show him the ropes. I took him to Jamie's live stream for the interview, and then Eli was a no-show. I wanted to show him Eli in all his glory, and Eli didn't even have the decency to turn up, which is great. So I couldn't really show him what Eli was like, but I could show him what our community was like. So he was sitting in there and he was listening about Eli. And I took him there originally to show him Eli. I wanted to show him what Eli was like, because obviously I talk about him sometimes. And I wanted to show him what he was like by taking him to the stream. And obviously Eli didn't show up, true to form. And I don't want him to go watch Eli's channel, obviously, because we don't want that. We don't give Eli watch time or view time. But I wanted him to see who he was, so that he had something to base what I say, basically. You know, you can say as much as you like about Coach Eli, but until you see it in real life, all his cuckery, you wouldn't believe this man does this kind of thing. So you had to have it with like your own two eyes and like see and hear it and be like, yeah, this is him. I want to send him Coach's greatest hits, possibly, if I can find it. I don't know if Coach's greatest hits is still on there somewhere. Oh, I can try and send him a timestamp, because I think Jamie showed it last night at one point. I think someone said he showed it at the end. So I might be able to get it off there. But there is a video out there where you can see all of Eli's cuckery. It's called Eli's Greatest Hits. It shows everything he's ever said to a point, where he's called people a blind F. He called people a B. He called them all rude words, and then claims it's perfectly fine to be who he is on YouTube, and he can say and do whatever he likes. Of course he can. You know, this is Coach Eli. There are no rules when it comes to him. But if anyone's got any spare time, they want to chat, they want to hang out, I can send you the link. I can sit here and, oh, damn. Who knew a car could be so heavy? I'm not really meant to push cars. Medically, picking up a box is heavy, but a car, here, sub to this channel, okay? And what is this channel? I can't get up. I can't move. I can't move. Oh. I can't get to my own stream. Oh, restream. Ah, I will make sure that he gets that link. I will make sure he gets that link. I am on the wrong screen looking at myself. Should be on this one. Perfect. But yeah, Flaming Dragon, the link in the description is to our restreams. Please be respectful. with the restreams link. Use it wisely, as we say. Use it wisely. But that is all the fuckery that Eli does that we watch. A place to watch in all his glory about giving him the views. Yes. So if you're out there, Flaming Dragon, and you want to watch the cuckery from our side of it, and you don't want to give Eli a view, take to the link in the chat. That takes you to all the cuckery that he's done recently, where we've been restreaming him. Because we don't like to give Eli views. So what we all do is we all go on a restream so that he only gets one view and one of our watch times. Thank you. Thank you, Coach. Yeah. That will give you the basis of the cuckery that he does over the years. Now, Eli's going to say, well, you're just brainwashing people. No, this isn't brainwashing, because Flaming Dragon is a friend of mine. And he has been coming to my channel for the last week or two. And he was hearing me talk about Coach Eli. And of course, if I'm talking about you, he's going to want to see you. And I'm not willing to send him to your channel, because he'll just become one of the millions of people that you banned. And I don't fancy him being banned. I might be banned, but I'm not sending people to your channel to get banned. If they want to get banned, they can do it off their own self. I'm not sending them there as targets for you, because you just target people. You know, if someone new comes to your channel, they're interrogated. So I'm not sending people I know over to you. That's why I took him to Jamie's last night. Took him to Jamie's, got to say hi in the chat and that, just to show Eli that Jamie's is growing. I'm bringing more people in day after day. I've took more people to Jamie's. I took Saydrift. I took Flaming Dragon. Sharpshooter's been coming to them. And then I took Flaming Dragon and Saydrift and all that to Coach, who was Jay Rom's gaming stream with Anna Bear. So I've been moving people around my community too, to Jamie's, to Coaches, just to show Eli that I don't need to brainwash people for people to go to Coaches or to Lycans. They go there naturally because they like the people, or because Saydrift enjoyed playing the games. Sharpshoot enjoys me live streaming. I'm not brainwashing them and sending them over there. They're going there of their own accord. However you want to put it, Eli, it's not brainwashing, it's having friends. You know that term? You wouldn't know about that, obviously, you know. This whole "you got a friend in me" thing, yeah, I don't know. You don't have any. So I don't know what's happened to RJ. Mr. Flip Flopper seems to have gone off the radar, which is good. Oh, God. He's gone quiet on the home front. Even Shangy's gone quiet. Hopefully it stays quiet over there, because their stuff is just terrible. And RJ just flip-flopping around. He'll go back to Eli soon. I've got it pegged that he's going back to Eli soon. And generally, I'm usually right when it comes to stuff. I have to say, I've picked dates, times, events. I'm quite good when it comes to knowing when people are flip-flopping. I have a sixth sense, maybe. Something like that. We'll call it a sixth sense. I know what people are like. I can sense stuff they're doing, because I knew Eli wasn't coming last night. Even before he said it, I'd already called that he was chickening out, because he was going to call it the same shit show as Rogues, the same as RDAs, and he was going to talk to and was just getting his hopes up. And Eli just wanted to dash them. But Eli was watching, which is interesting, because he didn't want to appear on the stream. Why would he be so interested in what people are saying about him? Only a narcissist would sit there at his own interview in the audience watching it. Like, who does that? Who does that? Only Coach Eli. That's exactly my point. He sat at his own interview in the audience watching. His name was in the title. He picked the day. he picked everything to not show up and sit in the background. It might be me, but I just do not get that. That's like the craziest stuff I've ever heard. But by all means, sit in the audience at your own interview while these bad people are bashing you, and you don't feel the need to defend yourself. Do you not feel the need to defend yourself, my friend? Wouldn't that help you by defending yourself? Apparently not. Apparently you wait till you do your own video and defend yourself on the reasons why you didn't show up. Basically, if you saw my last live stream, it was called Coach Chicken. And if you haven't seen that thumbnail, I implore you to go see it. It's in the Discords as well. I did put it in the Discords in the meme section with Coach Eli. Basically, it's a chicken with a hat and it says Coach Chicken, but it's a little flat cap on him. The chicken looks perfect. I got that chicken exactly how I wanted it, with a flat cap on. Looks exactly like Eli. But how is everybody else? Has everybody else had a good day apart from me? How is everybody else's day? Has anybody else got any goss or news they want to share? Has anyone else had a rough day? It makes me feel better if everyone else has had a rough day. I like to know that it's not just me that woke up this morning and my day just went terrible. I had loads of stuff I was meant to do today. I was meant to live stream. I was meant to load some stuff on eBay because I took the pictures last night. I got an early night as such, so I could get up early to get on, and then the day just didn't go right. Hey Quackies, the ducks are getting a bit raucous outside. You've been writing videos. Oh, cool. Is that for your autistic month for April? Is that for the videos for April? He wanted the drama in order to have something to talk about and then make excuses after stream. Of course he did. He's attention seeking. He's attention seeking. He's cloud chasing. Okay, I've showed it some love. Yeah, that channel in the chat is where we do the restreams of Eli, so that you don't have to watch his channel. So if you want to hang out with us behind the scenes and watch Coach Eli from afar without the need to be banned or discriminated like he does everyone, we go there and we watch the restreams there and we hang out and we chat and we give none of the attention to Eli that he wants. Because we can't chat in his chat anyway. I've been banned for like 2.5 years, so there's no way I'm going there because I'm banned. I could get a sock account. I really don't want to. I don't want to give him the time of day. Yes, Autism Month. Oh, cool. I'm going to hopefully have some videos out for autism as well in April. Hopefully, I'm going to knock out a couple. Hopefully, I'm going to appear on Gemma's live stream for the Autism Awareness Month and do a panel or a video together or a topic of some description. We're going to work that out. My back really hurts. Yeah. So Autism Month is next month. It's very dear to mine and Gemma's heart. So if you haven't subscribed to Gemma, you should definitely check her out. You don't necessarily have to be in autism to watch her channel because she's a lovely lady aside from her autism. But her channel is mostly focused on autism and mental health and your mental well-being. And she does do other things as well. She's going to be doing a shopping haul from M&S and loads of other places, so definitely check her out. Raven explained it beautifully without me even viewing the live stream. Well, thank you, Alexander. You can watch the live stream by all means. But he literally, the gist of Eli's stream was crying like a bitch because he decided not to do the stream, and he claims that Lycan was crying over the fact he wasn't there and it was a shit show. So they carried the stream on without Eli because Jamie's a trooper. He carried the stream on. He had Truck Driving Billy come on there. Truck Driving Billy basically coached the coach without him being there, gave Eli a piece of his mind, said what he thought, which he probably would have done to Eli, called him a beta bitch cuck or a beta something cuck, called him the BBC, beta bitch cuck, I think it was, and said the choice words he would have said to Eli had he have turned up. And then when the stream had finished, we played Eli's greatest hits, I believe, was the finale. And then Eli then did a live stream in retaliation because he has nothing better to do. Obviously, he'd been in the chat the entire time. He was watching it, although he claimed he was never planning to go on it in the first place. He then said that Truck Driver Billy was now part of our echo chamber. If he chooses to be, that's entirely up to him. And then he started going on about Truck Driver Billy's parents and how that said a lot about him, and how he's basically the same as Jamie. He just went on a tangent for like an hour, saying that Billy and like him were the same, that Billy basically is now joining this echo chamber. And he was just butthurt, really. He just seemed butthurt. I don't know how else to put it. And he claims that he's growing and that he's basically, this interview would have done nothing for him. He's better off out of it and that he's going to keep the drama going. And he then offered to pay for Lewis Fuller's StreamYards for the next month because he's running out or something, and Eli's goodwill gesture was to pay for it as a sign of good faith or some shit. I have a second channel called TJS Paranormal and a third channel to go lurking in the chat so no one knows it's me. You're a lurker, TJ. That's basically what I get pinned as, a lurker, because I spent many, many, many years, maybe the last 3, lurking. I've always been in people's chat. I don't necessarily chat though, but I'm there. So I was always called the lurker because I seem to be everywhere and anywhere in people's streams, but I'm never really in them. But then when people ask me stuff, I know a lot that's going on, even without being on the panel or commenting in the chat. I pick a lot up by listening, which helps in this community because there's so much going on. Every other day, you got people flip-flopping, you got Eli bashing a new person, you've got another conspiracy to be dealing with. There's a lot going on in a short space of time, and 90% of it is all around Eli. The flip-flopping reverts back to Eli. The accusations, the conspiracies will go back to Eli. The trashing of people's channels goes back to Eli. The fact that we're trolls is all back to Eli. You see, this is like a loop. Everything apparently that happens about us is all because of Eli. Some thinks he's like, you know, the sun going round the earth or something. He's so important to us. Eli thinks he's a life coach. Unless you've been in similar situation in life, you wouldn't understand what the person is going through unless you went through it yourself. Exactly. How can you give relationship advice when you're not married? All your relationships you've had previously have fallen apart. You may have experience in how relationships fall apart, but then do you have experience on how to save a relationship, how to come back from a failure, how to woo a woman in this day and age? You know, he claims that internet dating between Lycan and SB can't work. He said they'd last a year, but there's him then trying to do the Match.com thing, which is basically internet dating to start with. And he claims that he's going to find the woman of his dreams, but Eli and SB are destined for a year because it's an online relationship. See, pot calling the kettle black there. It's perfectly fine for him to find somebody on an app and have a relationship, but Jamie and SB can't have a relationship over YouTube and the internet. You know, it's two different sides of a coin there. One is all right for him, but not for the other. And he's so invested in their relationship, it's unbelievable. You know, he's so worried about her eggs and her wanting a baby. And then he's so worried they're going to use each other. And you have to wonder, why are you so concerned about somebody else's relationship? I mean, these are literally two people you dislike, and you're concerned for their relationship as a what? A concerned bystander? An interested party? Are you trolling them? You know, what interest do you have in internet dating if all you are doing is doing the same thing on your own channel? With these Match.com ladies saying that internet dating is a bad thing, and there you are, you know, doing internet dating and telling Lycan and SB that their relationship over the line can't possibly work. Been there, tried it, and still looking for a woman. Well, funny thing is, back in the day, 13 years ago, before I met my ex-partner, we actually met on a dating app. So it is possible. We met on a dating app, and a month later, or just over a month later, we were living together. And we had 13 years together. So it is possible to find someone on a dating app. Okay, Lycan and SB do have the issue of living maybe opposite sides of the country, but as they say, love knows no bounds. I guess you could say. The funny thing about the third channel is mod in some chats that is funny as hell. Oh, cool. Well, I'd love to join more communities. If anybody else has any more communities that aren't as crazy as this one, please feel free to share who you go hang out with. Because this one's kind of crazy. And I've been in this, I don't know, 3 years. I think I'm losing the light outside. I've been doing this for like 3 years, on and off, the drama. Eli's always stayed the same though. Gotta hand it to him. I may have kept in and out of the drama, but he's definitely kept in it for the entirety of I've known his channel. He's always had trolls. He's always had backlash. He's always had negativity put at him. He's always had bad things said about him. I don't know anybody that said one good thing about Coach Eli, unless they are mods in his chat and they feel implied to say nice things. Same here, met my ex in a chat room and spent 14 years with a woman until it failed. Yeah, I spent 13 years with my partner who I met on a dating app. It was by chance. It just happened to go on that app that night, and he happened to be on there. Alexander, I'm 33 years old. I will be 34 April the 2nd. And I fought hell and back, and that's why I do what I do, because I know how it is. Well, good for you, TJ. It's going to be your birthday soon. Obviously, you could be doing absolutely nothing because of the world at the minute. Good evening, Trust Picture Show. Yo, yo, would you call Eli your nemesis? How would I describe Eli? Eli's like the thorn in my foot. He's not necessarily a nemesis. He's more like a niggling. He's like that, like a slither of thorn that you get in your foot and you just can't get rid of him. It's like stuck in your foot. It just stays there. You're not really a nemesis. I mean, I don't have any ill will against Eli. It's just some of the shit he does is crazy. And I don't know. You just wonder sometimes why he continues. Going to pimp tweet your live boss. Thank you very much. It's getting dark in the UK because the light is gone. If you've seen my stream, I'm slowly getting dark in it. And I don't have my lights on, unfortunately, because I'm suffering. I'd have to get up. I don't know if I want to get up. Let me see if I can do it from my head. There be light. It's going to be some magic show. I'm going to see if I can turn my lights on from my phone. It probably will hate me for it, but we're going to try it and see if I can get it. Oh, we're going to see if it works. Come on. It can be a pain sometimes. I'm going to see if I can. What do you mean failed? Yeah. Ta-da! Alexa Smart. Look how cool that is. Yeah. Look at that. How cool is that? Got my lights on now. It's been sunny in the UK. It has. It's actually been kind of a nice day. And Alexa, I do have an Alexa, but I don't have a smart bulb. I have a string of LED lights around my room. Let me see if I can show you a bit more. Let's see if I can get it to work. Here we go. Look. Whoa. Red now. Orange. Yellow. I don't like yellow. Green. I got blue. Teal. Purple or white. White's kind of cool. Or I can do different scenes. Hang on, life. So this is the dating one. What's sweet? Romantic. Let's get it on. Bit of romance will turn the room red. What else should we have? What else have we got on here? We've got a night light, so when I go to bed, we can turn it blue, and it kind of fades in and out, which is kind of cool. So I've got loads of features. I can have festival mode. Look, yeah, look at that. It's like Christmas. I can make it party. How cool is that? We can have Christmas lights. We can have disco. Ah. I'll take that one off in case anyone has epilepsy. But it's really cool. I can put it to music. It does a lot of stuff. It does a lot of stuff. Let me put it to. Let's put it to white. No, I don't like white. I look too normal in white. I have to go blue. But it's really cool. I can do quite a lot of stuff with them. So if I'm having like a romantic night and watching a movie, I can turn the lights down low. If it's Christmas, I can make it disco in here, which is pretty cool, mind you. I can make it fade in and fade out, kind of thing. So I could do loads with the lights. I could do like literally anything I want with them. If you have music playing from your phone or TV or wherever, the lights actually flicker to the music, which I thought was really dope when I got them. My son got these. So I have like a string light that go around there, and eventually I want a set that goes behind. So then I have string lights on both sides of the room, not the other two, just one each side, which would be kind of cool. I'm a witch. Do the stream in the dark like Blair Witch. Um, I'm a witch. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a wizard. Expelliarmus. I can make my colours change. I know, how cool was that? I sat here in the dark and instant light. I might be a witch. You don't know that trash picture show. I could be a witch, although I think of myself more of as a vampire. To be fair, I'm more of a vampire fan, not a witch. Although I do look good as a witch. Twice nice over here too. Still a bit bright. Yeah, it's definitely dreary in the UK today. It's been a little bit. Yeah, not been overly sunny, but it's been cold, breezy, definitely breezy. Wind was definitely up this afternoon when I walked back from the garage. And as you can hear, the evening song has started. The birds are chirping outside my house. as well as the ducks and about 30,000 sparrows if they're still out there. Oh, my back. If you didn't know, I'm in pain today. I pushed the car off a main road when it broke down, and I'm kind of sore. I'm suffering. I also am able to live stream constantly, so I'm going to hopefully bring a live stream every day. At least one live stream every day is my goal to get to my watch time. And as Flaming Dragon has donated the entire month, it only seems right that I should try and live stream every day or every other day, depending on what I have to talk about. And that hopefully within the next month or two, I can get the hours to be monetized. Wouldn't everyone love that? I'd love it. I don't know about everybody else. I'd love to be monetized. Disco at mine. Yeah, party at Ravens. Although I haven't even had a moving in party yet because I moved in during lockdown, so I haven't even had a house party yet. Although we did have a couple of drinks at Christmas. We had a couple of shots maybe a week or two ago. We moved here in June last year and we haven't really had a housewarming party, which is a shame. Mainly because of lockdown. You can't have anyone for a house party because you get arrested. You know, there's always that. Yes, more Raven streams. Oh, thank you, Gemma. Well, I do try. I mean, my streams aren't exactly like groundbreaking. I don't have the fancy setup that Eli does. I don't have the fancy phone like Eli does to live stream when I'm out and about. I don't have all the fancy shit. I literally have a laptop, a TV, and a phone. I mean, this is literally my setup. And I sit on a couch for now. I do want to have a backdrop. I'd like to move my setting around a bit, but that's not quite possible at the minute, which is a shame. But once I get sorted, and I get carpets and curtains in my place, it's only nearly been a year, mind you, I can then have a better setup. I'd love to live stream from my desk. I'd like to get a computer chair. I'd like to have a setup on my desk and do like proper live streaming. But I just don't have that capacity right now. So you're stuck with the sofa and my laptop and the telly, because my laptop's broke as well, which is great. If you didn't know, my screen is completely bust. It's blank. And to actually live stream to you beautiful people, I actually have to run my laptop through the telly, which is great. But I do hope to fix my laptop screen at some point. The problem is, as the guy that I've spoke to said, it's going to cost between 60 and 90 because the LCD's gone in it. Although the screen itself isn't cracked, the actual screen isn't cracked, the LCD behind it is just shot to pieces. And it keeps flicking sometimes, and it's buggered. But the actual laptop itself is in good working nick. It's just the screen. So I'm currently using my telly to project the stream to. Has it affected your love of the Potter franchise? I actually don't like Harry Potter. I've watched Harry Potter. I've watched the whole thing start to finish, but I don't really like it. It's kind of like I've watched the Twilight series apart from the last one, and I got bored of it. I'm not really into Harry Potter. Send me your laptop number. I can look for you. Oh, okay, Flaming Dragon. Thank you. But yeah, the LCD screen in the inside has gone, and I've been quoted between 60 and £100 so far. Which is fine, because compared to the price I paid for the laptop, when I bought the laptop, I paid between £300 and £400. And the laptop is my life and my work. I used to repair computers for a living. Did you, Flaming Dragon? Ah, okay. I will send you the specs of my laptop and I'll show you the damage. I can send you a picture of what's actually wrong with it. basically the screen is fine. The actual screen of the laptop is perfectly fine. The screen behind it, it's gone kaput. And it's basically smashed to pieces. But it's still working, mind you, still working, touch wood, still working at the minute. But if I could live stream from my desk over there, down there, I could do my eBay from there, I could work from there, or what I had thought about was bringing my desk, turning it round, and using the wall behind over here and buying a backdrop and then filming that way so that the wall at the back would be my backdrop. My desk would be the opposite way around. I could sit behind my desk, look out the window when I work. I'll have to show you sometime on camera. And then I could use that as my backdrop and I could have a green screen, or I could buy a backdrop and pin it up. And then I could have a whole setup for my work as well as my live streaming, which would be kind of cool. And then I could do a more professional job. Could you hang a big sheet behind you? That is possible. Yeah, I could do that. I'm hoping to fix my laptop, which is my goal, because my laptop is my work. Without my laptop, I have to do my eBay from my phone. And I don't know about you, but if you've never listed on eBay before and tried to run a business from a phone, it's not the easiest thing to do. My laptop is my eBay. It's my work. I talk to my son through it. I do all my bills through my laptop. Everything is done through my laptop. There's stuff I could do through my phone. I could do my bills through my phone. I could do my eBay sort of through my phone. But the thing is, when you're on your phone and you're working like this all day, you're kind of hunched. And obviously with my bad back, it wouldn't do me any good. But I will send you the details, Flaming Dragon, and I'll take a picture of my actual screen so you can see the damage, which is great. But I've been quoted 60 to 100, depending on how damaged the inside of the laptop is, because it was dropped on a floor by my ex about 18 months ago, maybe 18 months ago, a year ago, I can't remember, something like that, about a year ago, maybe more. And it hit the floor and the screen just went poof. I plugged it in and it's working. It is working, but the screen's completely gone. So when I do my eBay, I have to use my laptop, but hook it to the TV. And I hate to say it, but it is time consuming having to keep looking up. Liking theory memes and attacking other YouTubers. Is that a sock account or is that actually you liking? Is that actually liking? You actually have a channel called that now? Or is that a sock account of you? How do I know it's the real liking? Is that your channel name? Have you gone full liking now? Have you embraced the hatred of Eli so much you're going for this channel name? Hang on. Yes, it's Jamie. Oh, okay. Fair enough. If that's what he wants to call his channel. It's me. Well, that's exactly how Jamie talks. Okay. If that's what you want to call attack other YouTubers and make memes. Fair enough. But what for a minute there I thought you were going to be a sock account. It's Jamie, he was in Riley's earlier. Oh, okay. Like I said, I've been off the beaten track, hence nearly being in a car accident. So I've been a little bit off today. I have to check that I'm still alive. Okay, fair enough. If that's what Jamie wants to call himself, that's basically what he does now, is it? He attacks YouTubers and makes memes. I'm a stock account. I take control of Lycan's account. Do you know? Fair enough. Ooh, that's me. Okay, fair enough. You can be whoever you want to be on YouTube, I guess. Lycan, of course, does make memes. but so does a lot of people. I made a meme with Coach Chicken yesterday, which is in the Discord, which is a chicken wearing a beautiful flat cap with the words Coach Chicken, made by myself, mind you, or made by me, Coach Chicken. I did that for the thumbnail on my channel. Memes. Good for you. Coach Cluck. Oh, that's a good one, Coach Cluck. I called him Coach Chicken, and then I got a little chicken picture, and I stuck a little tiny cap on it. Meme ahoy, meme ahoy. And I called him Coach Chicken, which is what I called him before he didn't turn up to like and stream. I called him Coach Chicken. I called him out for being a chicken. Basically what he is. And I stick by the Coach Chicken. He can dislike me and do whatever he likes because I've already said that we're not debating each other. I'm not interested. He can just take it elsewhere and just go cry like a bitch on it because I'm not interested. To be fair, he's not interested in what any of us have got to say. So calling me out, calling truck driver Billy out, calling any of us out, like Riley, what's the point if he's not going to come on a show and actually talk about it? If he's not going to come on a show, why call me out? Why call Riley out? Why call truck driving Billy out if he's not going to give you the opportunity to talk to him? You know, he had no intention of going one-on-one with me or one-on-one with truck driver or one-on-one with Riley. He has no intention to. So it's basically a mute point of saying, well, you're offended by me breathing. You want to go toe-to-toe. If he's not even going to appear on a live stream to go toe-to-toe with him. You can run a green screen program from your phone if you're interested. Can you? Oh, that's cool. Because he's a drama queen. Yeah, exactly. Okay. He's a drama queen, obviously. You can also get phone. Yeah. You also get phone call from holding the bastard for a long time. Not the dancing queen. Yeah. Because we had the disco lights on a minute ago. We're getting in the disco mood. Okay, fair enough. A phone call. Never heard of that before either. Well. Thank you, Trashed Picture Show. You can be my tech guys. We'll have Trashed Picture Show and Flaming Dragon as my tech guys because I don't know much about tech. But hopefully, I am crossing my fingers that we can fix my laptop. It's my livelihood. It's my work. It's my social life. It's my YouTube channel. My whole life revolves around my laptop. I'm on it morning, noon, and night, virtually all day. I get up in the morning, I check my emails, I have a work lunch as such where I do my eBay. I virtually work all day with my eBay. He has a wrench. He does have a wrench. It's just that I've been off the beaten track today, and amazingly, when you go off the beaten track for like 12 hours, so much shit happens. I don't know about you, but I literally took the day off today, supposedly to work, which didn't go to plan. And you miss stuff, amazingly. That's just how it goes. You have to catch up all the time. But yeah, if I can get my laptop fixed, hopefully, whether it's by my sales on eBay, whether it's by donations, or whether by the grace of God, I actually get a job at some point, I will have it fixed. Then I will have my new setup, my new backdrop, and then I'll be able to do YouTube kind of part-time on top of my usual work because I'll have the monetization, hopefully. I've just got to get a few more watch hours and then I can be monetized. And then I can earn money, hopefully from monetization, hopefully from my eBay, and then later in the future, hopefully getting a job. But yeah, Flaming Dragon, I will send you the specs of my laptop. You can tell me how much it's going to cost me to fix it. And then I can try and work out getting it fixed once we come out of lockdown. But yeah, 50 to 8, between 60 and £100. they're planning at the minute for it to cost. So I'm looking for, as they call, a second opinion. I'm not just going to go to the first person that says, here, £100, but I'm going to shop around and get the right deal, because I need my laptop back within 24 hours to be able to work. So it has to be a quick turnaround, and I have to be able to afford it. And it has to be fixed. I don't have time for it to break again. But I will definitely send you the specs. I will send you some pictures of what's happened to my stupid screen. And then if you know anybody that can fix it for a good rate, which would be great, that's cheaper, maybe you know some people, Flaming Dragon, that can fix it more better than I can. What were you being in the show some nudes? Thank you, Lycan. You'll have to go to my OnlyFans. Maybe that'll get you some. I do have an OnlyFans, which I haven't loaded anything on yet, but I do plan to in the future. But I can show you my pussy, Lycan. What do you think? Look, what do you think? That do you? Meow. Did you like the jokes there? You said show some nudes. So there's my pussy. There you go. You happy now? Hopefully that gave you a laugh. Woo, I like you. Like and behave yourself. You have an internet girlfriend. Naughty, naughty. But yeah, I do have an OnlyFans. I haven't started using it yet, but I have been asked for my OnlyFans a couple of times, and my same response is, if you can find my OnlyFans, you can look at it. Hopefully I'm going to put some pictures up there in the coming weeks. I've been a little bit offset at the minute, what with my son being ill, me being ill, me nearly dying today in a car, breaking down on a busy road. That was interesting. And now I have a pulled muscle in my back, I believe, due to pushing a car today. So today's gone really well. Big thumbs up to me. But if I can find a way to fix my laptop any quicker, cheaper, more efficiently, so I can get back to working full time, because my eBay is literally my day-to-day job, but it's so hard to work with my laptop as it is, because I have to use the telly, which means I have to sit on the couch, or I have to sit on the floor. The table's too low, and what I really want to be doing is working at my desk, which I can't do with how my TV is massive. My TV is literally like absolutely huge, and unfortunately that doesn't fit on my desk. So I have to sit here, and it's not working for my back, it's not working for my eyes. How are you today, Jamie? Oh shit, would you say that I hit the wrong button and knocked myself off the live stream? I don't know. Yeah, but thank you to Gemma once again for donating to my second month of StreamYards. Flaming Dragon has sponsored the March to April, and Gemma has sponsored most of April to May. So you're going to be stuck with me for the next, or at least the next month and a half. Aren't you guys lucky? Probably tearing your hair out, going, why, God, why? But we're all here together, in a safe place. I don't know. I've had a rough day, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to live stream, try and turn that frown upside down to smile, because it can't get no worse. I mean, I nearly had to walk home in the rain, in the cold. We were nearly hit by a car. At least, hopefully, it will be fixed tomorrow. It's not going to cost too much. But the main thing is that we're both perfectly all right. I'm safe. I'm home. I'm in the warm. I've got my heater turned right the way up. Because I didn't have a coat when I went out. We were in the car. Didn't think I needed one. It wasn't until we broke down in the middle of the road. We had to get out. We had to push. It was windy. It was cold. It was wet. It was muddy. Oh, the mud. My shoes hate. And I've never had to push a car so quickly before. while watching my butt to make sure I didn't get run over from both sides of the roads. It was an interesting day, I must admit, and it's not a day I want to relive anytime soon. Also, if you guys are interested, there is a video going up on Instagram of Midnight. People have been asking for more Midnight content, and obviously I don't live with him anymore, but I do have a video going on my Instagram later with Midnight and a couple of photos. So everyone that's wondering how Midnight is, he's doing well, he's a trooper. And there's a video and some pictures going on my Instagram. So people keep asking about him. But he's safe, he's well, he's looking good for his age. He's nearly 7 years old, coming up to 8 this October. So he's doing really well. And my son is better. For anybody that's wondering, my son went back to school today. He was poorly over the weekend. He was really sick. Yesterday, he took the day off school, and today he's perfectly fine. He's gone back. Also, in case you're wondering, my son's COVID test that he had when he went to school was negative. So he does not have COVID. God, because I've had a rough enough week without anything else. But he doesn't have COVID, and him being sick at the weekend can possibly be put down to KFC that they had. Maybe he ate too much. Maybe he just didn't react well to the spicy chicken. We're not entirely sure. Maybe he picked a bug up at school. We don't know. All we know that he's safe, he's well, he's back in school today. And hopefully I may or may not see him tomorrow, depending on if the car's fixed. That's one of the main drawbacks at the minute we have the cars not working. And obviously that's how we get to and from each other. But he doesn't have COVID. He's feeling much better. So thank you for everyone that messaged me concerned how my son was, worried that it was COVID. It's not COVID. He just has a poorly tummy of some description, whatever reason. And he's made a full recovery, and he's back to his happy place of being at school. Well, thank you, guys. Yeah, he's much better. I don't know. I wasn't there, but he did eat KFC. They did have really spicy chicken, so maybe it just his tummy just didn't like it. I'm not sure. Who knows? Kids get sick all the time. They literally go to school, and the next day they come down with the flu. So, I mean, with the weather, with COVID, I mean, it's possible to pick up anything. And with it being winter, you also have colds and flus and bugs. And to be fair, I was ill last week. It was only a matter of time before they opened the schools, and he was ill. We notified the school that he was sick. They then said about his COVID test. Was it COVID? His COVID didn't have anything. He's negative, so he can go in. So all is good for now. Touch wood, fingers crossed. Hopefully no more trouble with people being sick, because I've been sick. He's been sick. It would be nice to just have like a week without anybody else. But my sister and her husband, who caught COVID, my sister is doing much better. She's on her way to a full recovery. And I believe her husband is doing better as well. So they are both getting back to normal, hopefully, as well. So it's nice to have some positiveness. It's not just all about the negative. It is positive. All my family now are nearly COVID-free, which is great, because I just want to get back to normality. I get sick every year anyway. That's no surprise. I have a low immune system. I literally catch a cold and have it for a month. But when it comes to your children, your family, you always say that you're never going to catch something. You know, whether it's a pandemic, the Zika virus, SARS, your BSE, you always say your family won't be the ones that catch it. And then when you get a message saying that not one, 2 people in your family have COVID, it was a shocker, mind you. I caught foot and mouth disease back in the day, which was great. I caught that. And I never used to go out very much, and I still managed to catch foot and mouth. I have no fucking idea how I caught it. I mean, the furthest I used to go was belly to the shop, and I managed to catch it all those years ago, and that really did knock me off my feet. That took me out for at least 2 weeks, I believe it was. I was ill for absolutely ages with it, and that had spread around the country. BSE, Zika virus, the SARS virus, MRSA. I mean, you can catch anything nowadays. You can't lock yourself in the house and believe that you're impenetrable just by living at home, because you can actually get sick from not going outside. You can have a vitamin D deficiency. You can start to see that your vision's funny, your skin can go funny, your weight can go funny, your mental state suffers from being indoors all the time. So as much as you maybe don't like the outside world and all the diseases and everything you can catch out there, you technically still have to go out there. No one's asking you to socialize with people and hang out with people. If you're a reclusive, you still have to get some vitamin D into you, because it's dangerous. It's dangerous for your health. It's dangerous for your mind to be indoors constantly. It's not good for anybody, whether a child, an adult, or an elderly person. It is always good to get out there and enjoy the sun while it's there, because in the UK, you should be thankful we get it. Um, um, they always say take a raincoat with you, because in the UK, you can go from sun to shitstorm in 5 minutes, and you can. The UK is renowned for having a beautiful bank holiday, gorgeous sun, and within an hour you could get torrential rain and the whole day's gone to shit. That's what we get living in the UK. We get a shitstorm when it comes to weather. And the same with illnesses. There could be nothing going around your village, and the next day there could be 3 or 4 kids off school, and loads of family have caught it, and it spreads like wildfire. No different to COVID. But today we have the bunny mug. Look at this. I bought this yesterday. I don't think, unless you've seen my video, which I don't think I've put out yet, this is a sneak peek. This is a sneak peek from my next video. Look at that. It's my bunny. And he's got a bow tie. This is a sneak peek from my next video. I bought this from QD. It's another one in that set, Gemma. I have the stag with the top hat. I have the what do I have? I have my other one with the bowler hat, and then now I have the rabbit with the bow tie. The last one is the hedgehog with the glasses, which I have to get. Which I can't wait to get, actually. And that's the last one in the set. I have one more mug to get, which I'm actually going to probably pick up tomorrow. Where is the hat? Oh. I don't actually know. I don't know. I don't know right now. Am I feel naked? I don't know where my hat is. I had it because I came home with it. Mind you, I came home with it. I don't know. Why? Does my hair look a mess? Do I feel naked now? Do I need the hat? Is that it? Are you missing the hat? The hat is generally me, but I've had such a rough day. I haven't got it on. Am I naked? Should I be wearing the hat? Is that it? Is my hair terrible? I mean, because yeah, it hasn't had a haircut in like, 2 years. Look at it. Look at this. Split ends ahoy. It's horrendous. It feels horrible. It looks horrible. Look, cut it off. It's horrendous. It's unloved. That's what it is. It's unloved. That's what it needs a hat on it. It needs to hide me. Um, if you have any questions or advice you'd like, you can comment in the chat. I'm an open book when it comes to advice, queries. I am planning to do hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed. I'm hopefully going to do my shoes and accessories live stream. Because I put a poll. I put a poll on my community tab. If anyone saw it, oh look, Coach Eli's give it a dislike. Love you, Coach Eli. You also suck a dick. Dislike my stream. Oh, you didn't like the Coach Chicken. Oh, too bad. We've had, there's a poll on my community tab. If you haven't been there, people have been voting, and the vote is at the minute. The voting is: do you prefer the pre-recorded shopping online videos, or would you prefer them done as a live stream shopping video with chat, i.e. you can chat on the side while I shop? So far, we have 7 votes. There's 29% for the pre-recorded online shopping videos, and 71% have said they like the live stream to have the chat. So at the minute, the live stream shopping is winning, and the pre-recorded videos are losing to 29 to 71%, and there's been 7 votes. So if you haven't voted and you care about this shit, whether you prefer me to do my shopping live streams either pre-recorded or live stream them with chat, if you go to my community tab, there is a poll on there under the Coach Chicken thumbnail. If you go 2 things down, you will find the poll and you can vote. And when I go live tomorrow, it'll either be live and you'll be able to watch it as a pre-recorded video and it'll be a premiere, or it'll be a live stream that I will then film there and then. So it will be one or the other. Either I will pre-record it and put it up as a premiere where you'll be able to talk to me in the chat and I will be there too and we will watch the stream, or it'll be a live stream where you can talk like I am now. We'll go through the fashion and you will be in the chat. Entirely whatever you prefer. I mean, I can do either. It doesn't matter to me which way round you do it. But if you're more interested in having me talking like this, doing the shopping online with you guys on the side, then go vote to have me do a live stream of it. And if you don't care about me live streaming and you prefer it was pre-recorded, so you can sit there and watch it and do it as a premiere, and then I will talk in the chat with you, but you won't see me on screen. So it's entirely up to you guys. If you're that concerned about whether it's live or pre-recorded, you need to go to my community tab, and by 12 o'clock tomorrow morning, I will then decide whether I am doing a live stream tomorrow afternoon and filming it, or whether I do a pre-recorded video over my lunch hour. I'm up all night, sleep all day. I'm a vampire. I'm tired all the time too, Joe. I'm like, really. But that's because I've had an awful day, not because of you guys. It's because I've literally been run off my feet. It's 7 o'clock. I left here this afternoon. I've done virtually nothing here. To be fair, I've done virtually nothing anywhere because the time constraints of the car breaking down, how long it took us to sort it. Then I had to walk home. and other bits. It took me ages. So apparently at the minute you want me to do it live tomorrow. So if you're wondering, it will be in everything5pounds.com, and it will be showing you the boots and the accessories. So it'll be shoes and accessories for women, mainly. There might be some men bits in there, possibly. Oh, we've had 8 votes. So now we have 8 votes. It's 25% for pre-recorded video, and it's 75% for live chat. And we actually have a thumbs up. Perfect. So we've had 8 ones at the minute, and basically at the minute it's live streaming. So unless something drastically happens overnight, it's going to be a live stream, and it will be looking at boots, shoes, sandals, and then accessories like bags, handbags, and whatever else I can fit in that live stream. The live stream will probably be an hour to an hour and a half. It depends how quick I get through the items. I believe there are like 700 different shoes and 700 different accessories, so it's about 1,400 items. But we do them like an entire section at once. And yesterday, I think we did 3,000 clothes items, and it took me like an hour and a half. So we're probably looking at an hour's live stream, maybe an hour and a half if I stay and chat with you guys afterwards. And that will be, I'm hoping to do it maybe mid-afternoon. It might be tomorrow evening. I haven't decided fully yet. But stay tuned, and I will put a reminder on my community tab of when I'm doing it, so that everybody knows. It will be on my community tab if you want to check that out tomorrow. Or if you want to know when I'm going live, just click the notification bell and you'll be notified as soon as I go live, as long as you subscribe to me, which also helps my channel as well. As I've hit 2K, I think I'm on like 2020 already. I think I've gained like another 20 subscribers in like a week. It's been crazy recently on my channel. The watch time is up, the subscribers is up, the views are up. My channel literally blew up in like the last fortnight, which is like crazy. Literally, as soon as I've gone back to live streaming, everything's going back to normal, which is crazy because I wasn't not wanting to live stream, but live stream does take a lot of time and effort and dedication, and I don't want to let you guys down by not streaming as much, because people kept asking me why weren't I streaming, why weren't I live, and honestly, back in the day, and maybe a year, 18 months ago, it was because I had a family. I had a life, I had a family. I was trying to do eBay, I was trying to get a job. I had full-time commitments and family. But now I live here. I see my son twice a week. I don't have a partner. I'm not currently employed. I have a lot more freedom at the minute. Once I have a job, hopefully, I will try and live stream hopefully every day for like an hour at the very least. And then I've got to try and fit my eBay in because I still want to make money on the side. So it's all going to hopefully fit into place at some point. But for the minute, this is like a part-time hobby while I try and get monetized, while I look for work. You know, everything comes to those who wait. You have to be patient nowadays for stuff. Stuff doesn't happen overnight, unfortunately. As much as I would love it to, it just doesn't. But I'm going to turn my heating down before I melt. Oh. You'll have to excuse me, my back is killing. But what do you think of the t-shirt today? This is basically what midnight is. The great big cat with a bow tie, obviously, and meow. I thought the top was kind of cool. I got it from a charity shop and it cost me a couple of quid. And I think it suits me pretty well because I'm literally the cat lady. I have cats on my wall, cats on photos, cat on my phone, cat on my top. I'm the cat lady. I do like my cat. I do miss him. I did get to see him today for about 2 hours. I got to hang out with Midnight. I took some pictures. Like I said, there's a video going on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's _Midnight_Raven. You can follow me on there, see pictures, videos of myself. You can see bath bomb videos that I do, but you can also see pictures of Midnight and videos of him that I load when I go see him. So there's a cute little video going up there tonight of him and a couple of pictures. I did try and get a selfie with him, but apparently he likes to take pictures by himself. Such a drama queen. My cat didn't want to be photographed with me. He wanted a picture, fine. But then I tried to take a picture with him. The faces he was making was like, I don't want a picture with you. So, okay. I get the message. So I took a video of him instead. Because for some reason he was camera shy with me when I wanted a picture taken, like a little selfie that I like to do with him. We like to nuzzle heads and I'll take a picture. He wasn't interested. But he was quite happy to sit there while I filmed him and took a picture of him. You know, he's such a drama cat. I mean, but he'll be glad when I get my laptop fixed because he used to sit on it most of the time. It wasn't very helpful when it came to work because apparently the best place for a cat's butt is in the middle of my laptop. I'm sprawled out on it, so I can't do any work. But now I don't have that problem. All I need now is my laptop fixed. I don't have a cat to scroll out on it, so that's good. But he didn't break the screen. This screen, like I said, was broken. My ex dropped my laptop, broke the screen. And because we split up, he doesn't have to fix it. But I do. Who knew? But yeah, hopefully that'll be fixed. I want to fix it in the next couple of months. I really want to get my backdrop, my table, my whole setup sorted so that I can function a bit easier because it does hurt my back having to keep leaning down there because the actual table is right the way down there. The TV is up there. My laptop is on top of it. The couch is here and that's higher than the thing. So it does pull on my back quite a lot, as in the whole movement thing. But yeah. Anybody else have anything to ask? Any questions you want? Any advice? Just anything you want to relay in the chat. I am running out of things to talk about. I've been live for 1 hour and 27 minutes. Thank you to everyone that's joined so far. And once again, obviously, thank you to Gemma's Journey Grace, who donated £10 to me live streaming between April and May, because apparently my live streams are awesome. I don't think they are, but apparently I'm talented. My live streams are good. Hopefully this is good. I don't know. I mean, most people just wing a live stream. That's basically what I do. I don't have a fancy setup or anything interesting per se to be listened to. Do I beef sometimes? Yes. Do I have some advice? Possibly, depending on what it is. I do try and be the good person. Try to have a good channel. I mean, I don't have a fancy setup. I don't have the fancy stuff. I don't have any of that fancy stuff. And obviously, I'm going to fix my laptop at some time. I meant for the rabbits, as both other cups have hats. Yes, unfortunately, the rabbit has a bow tie, and the hedgehog one has some little glasses, which I'm going to buy tomorrow, hopefully. I want to buy the other one before they run out of them, and that'll give me the entire collection. So I have 2 with hats. I have the rabbit with the bow tie, and then I'm going to have a hedgehog with some glasses, which I'm going to try and get tomorrow if the old back will let me. Hopefully. I'm praying my back's going to be fine. It's hurting like hell right now. But yeah, the bunny is quite cute. Yes, it has a bow tie. Would I preferred it to have a hat? Maybe. So we've got one with the bowler hat, one with the top hat. We've got the rabbit with the bow tie, and then we're going to have a hedgehog with some glasses. So I'll have the entire set then. And if you like these mugs, they come from QD in the UK, and they are $1.99 each. Or if you're like me, and I had a discount yesterday when I bought that mug, I actually got it for $1.79. I had 20, it was 20p off my mug yesterday, because I'd accumulated points, and I ended up with like £2 something off my order. So when that video goes up, it explains it in there that I got a discount on every item I bought. And the best discount was on the bath bombs I bought, but you'll have to watch the video to find out how much I saved there, and that was a blinding save. That should hopefully go up tomorrow, and that was a haul from QD, that I was given by donations to my channel, to do with what I liked, and the donations bought my Mother's Day stuff. It bought me a pound shop box, which you will already have seen. The Mother's Day stuff you already have seen at the weekend, and it also bought me the stuff from QD that you're going to see tomorrow. And then at the end of the month, hopefully, I might have bought some clothes from everything £5, possibly. I'm looking on that. I haven't found anything definite. Maybe one item so far has caught my eye. And if you haven't watched my live stream from everything £5, you can watch it because I have reloaded it. It's already up. You can go there and watch my stream, where I did some online shopping. And basically, I looked at a bunch of clothes and I put them in my basket. And then tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed, if my back is feeling up to it, we're going to live stream the boots and accessories and shoes. And then at the end of the month, when I get paid, we will see what I can afford, and I will hopefully buy some, and then I'm going to showcase them. So this is prepping for the end of the month. I'm putting stuff in my basket that I like. There are new items on that website every day, mind you, every day. So today, later on, I'm going to have another look at them and see what the items are like, because there'll be a whole new load. Generally between 30 and 40 items on there, new every day. So tonight they'll have already put out tomorrow's preview, and then yesterday night they'll have put out today's preview. So even speaking right now, compared to what I showed you yesterday, there'll be some more up now, and then there'll be another load go up tomorrow morning. So there'll be the 2 loads of clothes if I want on there tomorrow to look at, of around about 50 items, give or take. So I'm going to look at them and add them to my basket. And then throughout the month, I'm going to do more videos on the new arrivals. And then when I get to the end of the month, payday is the 2nd of April, I'm going to pick some clothes, I'm going to order them, and then I'm going to showcase them, review them, and do like a mini shopping haul video of you seeing me in the clothes. So I thought that might be kind of interesting. So I'm going to film the process, film me shopping for them. Then I'm going to film what they look like once I have them. So you can see both sides of the camera. You can see me buying them from one side. And then you can see what it looks like on me once I've bought them. Now let's give you a heads up on that. They're probably going to be black or white or monochrome, both black and white. Let's be honest. You ain't going to see no color unless it's the kind of color I want. If you're looking for colors, probably in the wrong place. Let's be honest. Not happening. But you never know. Something might catch my eye that's really nice colored, and I might go for it. You never know. Everyone's gone really quiet. Is anyone still here? Am I talking to myself? Because I do that a lot. But yeah, everything £5 haul will be in April. Once I've bought all the stuff, then I'm going to film me wearing them. and everything, so you can see me in the clothes, and then they will all go towards my holiday, hopefully, fingers crossed, which won't be cancelled in September because COVID would have disappeared by then, God willing. We can only hope. We have to have some hope that there's some greatness to come out of this year, because from the 14th of April, all the shops will be open, which means Primark. I cannot wait to go to. Who else likes Primark? Hands up. Hands up in the chat. Who likes Primark? I do. And I've missed going to Primark. Can you imagine 4 months without Primark? It's gut-wrenching. I need stuff for interviews. I need new trousers and stuff for interviews. I need some clothes for summer because most of my wardrobe is black, and I don't know about you, but baking in the sun isn't always my forte. I do like to wear greys and that to make sure I don't spontaneously combust or melt in the black. I can help it. It does get a little bit hot sometimes, 30 odd degrees, 35 degrees, and I'm sitting there dressed in head to toe in black, sweltering. You can imagine. But that's just me. I'm unlucky. Yeah, that's kind of what's coming up. So you have a QD haul coming up, and then in April you'll have the Everything £5 haul, and you'll have other hauls and shops in between. It's just depending on what's open and what I can get to. Car boots, though, I did get a message the other day that the car boots should be open from the 18th of April. So that should be awesome because I can shop at the car boot and I can film, hopefully. So that should go well. I can film the car boot and bring you a video, and then I can bring you a haul of what I picked up. And then I also hope to do the same with the charity shops. I'm hoping to film maybe not filming all of them, or maybe filming the charity shops at all, but at least bring you hauls from them. Maybe clothes, maybe discount rails, maybe home decor, candles especially. If I find candles in charity shops, they generally come home with me. Or nice cups or mugs. So who knows? But charity shops, I believe, open on the 14th, I believe. And then the 18th, which is a Sunday, the car boot should be back up and running. So that should be kind of cool. I like going to car boots. I just don't like getting there. Unfortunately, where the car boot is for me, I have to get off at Narborough and I have to walk to the car boot. So we get off in Narborough, which is here, and I have to walk all the way back to get to the car boot, and then I have to carry the stuff home. That's terrible. I then have to carry the stuff back to the bus to get home. And unfortunately, on a Sunday, the buses don't run very often. And in the UK, if you know what the weather is like, it's either too hot, too cold, too rainy. The car boot's not the easiest to get to. There's not a bus that drops right outside it. You do have to walk a good distance to get to it in Narborough. But they are hoping to open on the 18th. And Arming Hall, which is another one I like going to, which is in Norwich, technically. That opens, can't remember, that opens in April as well. And I love going to Arming Hall, but I'd have to get a bus from here to Norwich, then walk from Norwich to the other side, and it's quite a trek to get to Arming Hall. The only time I usually go to Arming Hall car boot nowadays is when I go see my sister. Because then we usually go with her partner and we drive to it. We pick the stuff up and they drive us home normally, because it is a long way to get to Arming Hall. But I do love the car boot, and unfortunately, I don't drive, so getting to the two car boots that I like is really difficult, which is a shame because I'd go to more car boots if I could. I'm like a car booter. I love going to car boots. I love finding a bargain. I love haggling. and then I come home and I resell them for a profit. Um, I go around charity shops and they do exactly the same thing. I look for a profit margin by buying stuff. Um, I don't know if everybody else loves car boots. Obviously, in America, they have great big yard sales compared to the UK. We're quite subtle when it comes to yard sales. We don't really do them. Um, we do them on occasion, but car booting in the UK is a big thing. Arming Hall is like the size of 2 football pitches, and we're talking full size, football pitches. These are huge fields. This place is huge, but it's kind of awkward to get to because I can get to Norwich perfectly fine. But then getting from Norwich to the car boot, there isn't a bus that goes to the car boot. You literally have to walk from the centre of Norwich to the car boot, which can take about 45 minutes if you're good at walking to get to it. Then you get the stuff, and then whatever you buy, you've got to be able to carry. So it become a bit arduous. But I do love car booting. There are so many car boots around me. You have Narborough, you have Norwich, you have Brandon. I think it's called a Braden. Brandon have one. Cherry Lane has one. There's one towards Hunstanton. There's quite a few around me. Like there must be 7 or 8 different car boots that happen over the course of the weekend where I live. And if I could go to every single one of them, by golly, I would. If I had a car and could drive, I would be round those car boots every weekend trying to find a bargain. But unfortunately, I don't drive. So really the only car boot I can get to is Narborough at a push, and that's still having to carry the stuff home. So if I could get to the car boots and I had a car, would I go to all of them? Absolutely. I'd go every week. I'd go to each and every one of them. And there's more car boots that I know of as well that I can't remember that are opening too. So do get out there and support the local car boots. Give people a hand, donate some money to them. Everyone's had such a hard year, and with the shops opening, the car boots reopening, we're kind of getting back to normality. Because I love car booting, I love charity shopping. I just love finding a bargain. I love finding a bargain for myself or finding a bargain to sell and make a profit. I've always got this kind of banter, kind of haggle, kind of car booting style. You look at something like, kind of and ah at it, hold it, say how much is it if it isn't priced, and go, oh, I don't know, okay. Go to put it down. I guarantee you, if you have a product in your hand and they've given you a price of say £5, and you're like, okay. You kind of look down at it and you kind of look back at them and go, okay, well, maybe I'll come back. I guarantee you, the minute you go to put that down, most of the time I find that they will haggle with you. Most of the time. Because if they can get you to buy it, they don't have to haggle with another person. Or they're not stuck with the item if you don't come back. Good evening, Epic Shots. So if the item's a £5 and you kind of ummed and ahed, most of the time you'll find they'll come down by £1. They'll go, okay, £4. And if you turn around and say, well, 3, and we'll call it done, most people might go for it. You might be stuck at £3.50, or you might have to pay £4. But most of the time, if you then say, well, okay, will you take 3? Some people will say yes, some people say no, or some will go, well, £3.50 then, and they'll haggle with you. Haggling is a good way to get a bargain. Or, if you're really lucky, some of the stalls I've been to at Arminghall Car Boot in Norwich have fill a bag for a £5. You basically have all these boxes full of, if you want to call it another man's trash is another man's treasure, junk. They have all these like banana boxes full of stuff, You get a carrier bag and you fill that for a fiver. I mean, you can't get better than that. I'm doing really well, Epic. I've had a really rough day. I was nearly involved in a car accident. The car broke down. I've had a rough day. If you want to know the full story, you'll have to go back to the beginning of the live stream. It's been a rough day. I'm in pain. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm kind of all of the above, all rolled into one. But as I was saying with the car boots, yeah, haggling is the key to a good car booter. You can't haggle in a charity shop, but you can search for a bargain if you look hard enough. When it comes to charity shops, you have to pick the right ones. There are certain charity shops where you're never gonna find anything that's really kind of cheap. British Heart Foundation is one of them. Sue Ryder is another one. These two are basically there for profit. They sell mainly new goods. They sell mainly new goods. Basically mainly new goods. I forgot what I was going to say. What was I saying? Mainly new goods. And then charity shops I like to shop in are the more smaller ones. So instead of like Cancer Research or British Heart Foundation or Sue Ryder, which are what I class as the bigger names when it comes to charity shops, I go for the smaller ones, like the Tapping House Hospice, the Break Charity Shop, RSPCA, the YMCA. Sometimes you have to pick your charity shop wisely, because the more you, the basis I find with the British Heart Foundation and things like Sue Ryder is that they sell mainly new goods. They've kind of lost the charity shop S. I'm live streaming. No, I'm live streaming.
I'll take some of the live stream. Look at you. Take 5 seconds.
I'm glad you're okay there. Yes, I didn't die. We were only nearly hit by the car. The car, unfortunately, Marcus's car is so crap.
I didn't talk about this.
His brakes were fucking good though. When that car stopped, he broke like a motherfucker.
He's only had his brakes recently redone though.
Well, thank fuck for that. Because if not, we'd have been rolling.
It's only been like 3 weeks
rolling.
It's only been like 3 months since he had his brake done.
But luckily, there were no lorries on that road. If we were going to hit by something, it would have been a car. Now, that's not a great thing to say. But it's, oh, Dad was going to look at that. He was going to see if he could fix it. But obviously, the car broke down. We nearly died. We were busy.
I didn't mean to.
We were busy. Have you seen Dad's bed?
No, is it fucked?
Oh, I'll have to tell you about that later. There ain't much of it left. I don't even know where he's sleeping right now.
I don't think I spelled that word right, but you know what I meant. Before Thursday. Did I spell it right? Yeah, I spelled it right.
When's?
Thursday. Today, tomorrow.
She got to be home tomorrow night, is she?
Yeah. Obviously, she'd be picked up at like 9. They've got to go up to Lincolnshire.
No one's meant to know. She's not meant to be here.
That's right, Christina's.
Hang on. Talon's due here tomorrow, so she's not here. Right?
No, she's not here tomorrow night. She's got thinking Thursday. She'll probably go home.
2 seconds. Sorry for that. Good on the brakes. Yeah, good on the brakes. You know, the car's a piece of shit, don't get me wrong, but the brakes are on point. Yeah, if you want to know the full story, Epic, you'll have to go back to the start because I have been through that already, nearly 2 hours ago. But it's been a whirlwind of a time. It has. Um, and today it's not exactly gone to plan. But when does any day I have go to plan? Have you ever heard me come on here and I'm happy and go lucky and everything's fucking great? Because no, uh, we can only pray for 2022 to be awesome. Because I wrote 2020 off as the shittest year I think I've ever had in my existence. This year, not too bad. I must say it's not as bad as 2020, but it's trying to be. And 2022 can only be better because God, I'm fucking willing it to. It has to be. This shit show of 2020, this year, I've had nothing but trouble so far. And it's only March. I mean, there's the rest of the year to go to shit yet. But you have to keep positive. I am okay. Physically, my back hurts at the minute. But I'm doing all right. Mentally, I haven't hidden away from the fact that lockdown has been hard. I've moved during lockdown. I became single during lockdown. I've been stuck in most of the time. The UK lockdown, the first time was kind of daunting. The second time was kind of all right. And now it's just getting a bit, we've been in lockdown for like nearly a year. It's mentally draining, physically draining, emotionally draining, because you think you're getting out of it and then they lock you down again, which is what they did on Boxing Day in the UK. If you're not from the UK and you're in America, we were locked down on Boxing Day. Our Christmas was Christmas Day, and we lost Boxing Day, we lost New Year's Eve, we lost New Year's Day, and we've been in lockdown ever since. And we are in lockdown officially until June the 21st in the UK. So we will have been in lockdown for 6 months continuously. That doesn't also include the months last year we were in lockdown on and off for like 2-3 months at a time. So it's been hard. Mine's been crap, to be fair. Where are you, Epic Shot? Are you in the UK or are you in America? I can't remember where you're from. I'm sure you've probably told me, and I'm a very poor YouTuber. Very poor YouTuber. Let's be honest. I can't remember where you're from. I think you're from America. I have 2K followers now. It's hard to keep up with my channel. Let's be honest. Hard. It is hard. I do try and keep up with my channel and my people. I can give you a massage. Don't let Boris know. We don't want to break the rules now, do we? I could do with a massage. I'm actually going to have a relaxing bubble bath in a bit, hopefully, because my back is killing. So that's going to help soothe my spine. And if it doesn't, who knows what we're going to do, because my back needs some help. It really does. It needs help. It's had a hard day, so I need to soak it. That's if I can get in and out of the bath very well, because my back is literally dying. There's like 7 people watching and 1 person commenting in the chat. Is everybody watching my stuff and listening? You're in the UK, Epic. Cool. Well, you know what a shit show it's been then. You know exactly what the year's like. Which part of the country are you in, if I don't mind asking? You're working from the car. Good evening, Joe Buddy. How are we this evening? Did it surprise you that Eli was a flake and a chicken? Probably not. Which part of the country are you in, Epic? Are you in the east, north, south, or are you in the west of the country? You don't have to tell me the town you live in. I just wonder what part of the country you're in, because to be fair, we didn't come off too badly in the east. Fuck the rules. Well, there's a bold statement. Who would love a massage right now? Probably me. I am suffering. I don't usually suffer this much, but because I pushed a car today, because we were nearly in an accident and my back literally got flung when we broke, kind of like an emergency stop, and then obviously pushing the car. It's not advised. I kind of broke quite a few rules there when it comes to my back. Pushing cars, no. Emergency stops in a car, no. Harsh braking, absolutely not. Pushing the car was probably the worst part of it. It's heavy. The car doesn't do as it's told. It was muddy. It was cold. It was wet. I don't want to do that kind of thing ever again. Let's be honest. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. Leeds, what about you? I'm from a small town in Norfolk. I'm on the east coast. I'm from the beautiful North Norfolk coast, of all places. Beautiful North Norfolk coast. You need to get another boyfriend ASAP. More back massages. I know, Joe Buddy. I need a man. I need a man who can massage me. I need to be treated like a princess. I need to be massaged. Or it could be the fact, Joe, that I was nearly in a car accident today, pushed a car, had to emergency stop, nearly was run over. It could be all of that caused my back to hate the living shit out of me. And that I sit here constantly now having a twinge in my back. I believe I've pulled something. I'll give you a massage, you give me one. Oh, tit for tat, huh? You don't get anything for free in this world, do you? It's a shame, isn't it? You're in the west. Well, I'm in the east. I'm in Norfolk. Norfolk. On the east coast, in a small little village. But thank you for the offer, though, Epic Shot. If there wasn't a complete lack of getting into trouble, like numerous times for breaking how many counties rules to get to you, a massage would be perfect round about now. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to suffice for the hot bubble bath with the soothing music, the nice dimmed light, and kind of fade my kind of pain away visually, hopefully, and be like, just leave my body. I'm coping though. I have my cushion, which I always have behind me when I live stream, when I sit, I always have my cushion. It's very important. I actually need to buy a new cushion for my back, to be honest. I might actually have to purchase a new one. It's getting a bit flat now because I do lean on it quite a lot, mainly all the time. It's basically what stabilizes my back because I have a curved couch and I have to fill the gap if not my back hurts. It's my fault for buying a couch, but I liked it and I could afford it, so, mind you. Becoming homeless, I had to take anything I could get, and this is what I could afford. I would like a full length three-seater, but I have a very small flat, very combined flat. It's not massive, but it's not small. What I do need in my flat is carpets and curtains. I've been here a year. I have no carpets. I'll take that. You didn't say no. Well, there you go. There wasn't a no and there wasn't a yes. The life coach highly recommends Epsom salt baths. Yes, because that's what gay people have. Epsom salt baths, I don't think I've ever had one. Mine, I always have a bubble bath in, and I have Radox Muscle Relax in my bath, just in case you're wondering. The bubble bath is so that it smells nice and looks like a nice colour. And then I put the Radox Muscle Relaxant or the Radox sea minerals for tension, I think it's called. It's usually a blue, or I have the I think it's black pepper and ginseng muscle relaxant one, which is red. So I do add something to my, basically I put my my bath bomb in first, and then I add the other bits to it, and then it kind of soothes my back. But I don't generally have massive amounts of back pain all the time. Today is literally a one-off. By tomorrow morning, I'll get a good night's sleep. It'll either do two things. It'll either be perfectly fine in the morning, or the muscle will have been damaged, slightly twisted, and it'll hurt like fuck in the morning. It'll be one or the other. It'll either not hurt at all, or it'll hurt like an asshole. I won't know until I've slept, had a bath, and woke up the next morning. But at the minute, it's just spasming, which means I think I've overworked it by pushing the car, which was a bad thing, I know. But in a dangerous situation, you do what you have to do. We moved the car. But you know, desperate situation called for desperate measures, and I'm now suffering. My ex did apologise for me having to push the car, but it was the situation we were put into, where we were parked, where we broke down. We were next to a main road. We were literally just about on it. We had to get the car away from where it was. We didn't have much of a choice. So we moved the car. We got to safety, and by golly, did my back give out. It just hurt. And I kind of sucked it up, came home from the garage once the car had been dropped off, walked back, and I was just in pain. And then he gave me a call to ask how I was, and obviously I told him that my back hurt. He apologised and said there was nothing we could really do about that. We didn't have a choice about moving car, and said hopefully I'd feel all right by tomorrow, and then it was just a little bit overworked for pushing the car. I'll help you in the bath. Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet out there, aren't you? Well, thank you, Epic. Like I said, hopefully a good night's sleep, a bath. I'll either wake up in the morning in pain, or it'll have subsided. At the minute, I think the muscles are just angry with me. They're like, why did you push that car? What is wrong with you? And I stand by that. What is wrong with me? Why is my phone going off so much? People in Discord are making a nuisance of themselves. People in Discord are shooting up my chat like no end. Discord's going crazy. See, that's why I don't have my own Discord. Because I got like 90 people's Discord. I don't know. I don't know how many Discords I can take. I already have enough Discords as it is. And I have everybody else's. And I don't know about you, but it all becomes a little bit too much. A little too much. So I'm going to turn my phone so I can't hear the Discord, because I'm in like 6 of them or 7 of them. Plus I have like 12 people on private message on Discord. I'm everywhere on Discord. I'm everywhere on YouTube, apparently. So that doesn't surprise you that I would have that many Discords going. I've got like 12 private messages behind the scenes. And then I obviously have my Messenger, my Instagram, my Twitter. Then I'm live on YouTube. I have my eBay. My phone is like a one-man machine. It's constantly having to work. And I think my phone's overworked and underpaid. Really. Let's take that out. But I might have a topic for another show. I have been watching some things, so maybe that'll be another topic. I am. Oh, thank you so much. If you're new here and you want to know more about me, you can feel free to ask any questions, or you can follow me on Instagram or at the Midnight Raven on Twitter. If you want to follow me, chat to me behind the scenes. I've lost my number. Can I have yours? Is that your best chat up line? Is that what you're coming for at me? Is that your best chat up line? Is it? Is that your chat up line? It's a good one, but I've heard it before. In this day and age, if you go clubbing, I've had the whole looking at the label in your clothes and go, "Oh, were you made in heaven?" Like, no. I don't really do cheesy chat up lines. I like a man with confidence. And the men that use the chat up lines when I go clubbing, they seem to be really arrogant. Like coming up to you with this chat up line like you're going to melt or something. Like, but that was a good one. I've lost my number. Can I have yours? Like his style. Or like I said, the one with what's the name of your clothes because you should have been you're made in heaven or something. Like, yeah. Okay. I think I did a video before on cheesy chat up lines, but I might do another one because I quite enjoyed them. They were like cheesy chat up lines. YouTube is now a dating app. OMG. Yeah, apparently it is. When did YouTube become a dating app? Did I miss that? Am I missing dating on YouTube? Is that a thing now? I have Tinder and Plenty of Fish, but I never considered YouTube a dating app. I mean, you can make friends on YouTube, but I've never thought of YouTube as being the dating platform. Not at all. Fair enough. I'm not trying to offend you, Epic. It's just that the chat up lines, are they a thing of the past? Maybe. You got more? Oh, great. Did they get better or worse? Well, but yeah, I didn't know YouTube was a dating app. I really didn't. But Like and NSB are dating, and they live halfway across the country, and they're kind of YouTube dating. I don't know many other people on YouTube that date over YouTube. I don't know. Maybe it's a new thing, Joe. Maybe we're too old and we just don't get it. Maybe we're too old. I mean, I'm old-ish, mainly. I think I'm old. Probably YouTube old. I'm probably too old for YouTube. You can put that out as you like. YouTube people are literally like fetuses now that appear on YouTube. So we're probably dinosaurs. You never really thought of YouTube as a dating app, a friend app, a collaboration app, a sharing ideas app, but a dating app? Who knows? Weirder things have happened. Weirder things have happened. Let's put it like that. But who knows down the line? You know, is it wrong to try and date someone off YouTube? It might be difficult. You know, depending on where you live. Is there a pond between you? Do you live on the opposite side of the country? Work commitments? Who knows? I don't know. I've never seen anyone date on YouTube. I must say that Like and SB are the first two people I've heard of that are across the country that are kind of YouTube dating. First thing I've heard of it. I'd never heard of it before. Eli thinks it's a bad thing. He's given them a year or two at most, which is great of him to give them advice. He said they'd probably last a year or two and then they'd probably still be friends because obviously Coach Eli knows everything about the dating world. So he's the one to give advice to them of how long they're going to last. So, you know, if Eli says you're going to last two, then I guess that's it for you. You know, this is Eli talking. The great advice he gives, who wouldn't take his advice? You know, only a madman would take his advice, obviously, or a lunatic. But yeah, he does claim to be like this Greek Orthodox Adonis of dating. Aside from the fact he doesn't have a girlfriend himself, and the last four Match.coms he's been on have been kind of duds. He's the one to talk about somebody else who's dating, obviously, because he has experience. You know, he's had many relationships, and now he's a relationship guru for, you know, YouTube relationships. He obviously knows everything, online, offline, just in general. He just knows everything. Because who wouldn't want to go for Eli for dating advice? Who wouldn't want to go to him? You know, most of his girlfriends have cheated on him. And now every time he has a failed date on Match.com, he's putting it online. So, you know, you're half Irish because my penis be Dublin. You're half Irish because my penis be Dublin. Okay. Epic shot. I'm going to give you a rating like they would at school. Try harder. Can I get a photo so I can show Santa what I want for Christmas? That one's kind of nice. We like that one. That one's kind of sweet. That might get a smile up. Nearly. Nearly got a smile then. That one was better. That one was getting there. I do like that one. It's nice that people want to flirt with me, isn't it? It's what you get when you're single on YouTube. It now becomes the dating platform of the world. People come to your chat now to flirt with you. If they want to come to my chat, flirt, and donate, that would be great. Link for my donations is in the description of every video I do, or appears in my chat box on my live stream. As they say, you can kill someone with kindness, or you can flirt with them with kindness too. That goes in messages in my chat, subscribing, watching my channel, or donating. I take any type of payment. To be fair, you kind of have to on YouTube now. You have to be flexible in all sense of the manner. Even if someone is coming in your chat and flirting with you or trolling you, or they just want to hang out and chat, you have to kind of be for everybody. Which is obviously how Eli has 3,000 banned people, because we're just not his forte. I was saying this yesterday. I don't have anyone banned on my chat. My entire ban list is empty. And why is that? Because I feel everyone has a right to an opinion, has a right to say how they feel. Some people may have got out of line with what they've said before, but I've not banned them, because banning them just means they'll come back on another sock account. And you took the time to notice them, you took the time to hear them. And you just basically give them attention that they want, which is why they continue to do it with a new sock and just go round and round. So the best thing to do, like I said the other day with the troll, was to starve them, not to read their comment, not to read their chat, not to ban them, just to pretend they don't exist. But that's hard for Eli, because his content would be to read all the chat, and that's what keeps his stream going. Me, on the other hand, I do read the chat, but I also then talk. He uses the chat as the basis of his stream, because most of the time he takes whatever's in his chat and uses it as the stream. I tend to go off on little rambles aside from what's in the chat, because if not, you'd be relying on whatever the chat said. And with Eli, his chat, I think, is 30 seconds or a minute behind. So there's lots of dead air on his channel sometimes. Or it's constantly looking at his phone that gives him dead air. It's all good to flirt with you. How do I private message? You got private. You can follow me on Instagram at the_midnight_raven. Or you can follow me on Twitter. Both Twitter and Instagram of my behind the scenes stuff. So you can send me a message on there and I can check out your profile on Instagram and either hit you back or delete you. Or you can do the same on Twitter. You can follow me and it will send me a private message and I can decide to follow you or not. They're the two ways I use to get in chat they're the two ways I use to chat to people behind the scenes. I don't have a Discord. I don't have stuff like that. I'm in everybody else's Discord, but I don't have my own one because that's just too much trouble. But yeah, you can go to my Instagram, which should be in the chat description of every video. I don't know whether it is. I might have to add it. And I also have my Twitter, which is also the Midnight Raven. But the Instagram one is _midnight_Raven. But you can follow me on there by all means. There's pictures of bath bombs, my cat, me. There's pictures I take from Snapchat. There's pictures of me dressed up. There's all different kind of pictures on my Instagram. I've had it a couple of years. I've been kind of on and off, maybe the last year, but recently I've been loading pictures every day. So if you want some behind the scenes stuff, you'll have to go to my Instagram or my Twitter. And you can talk some more there. Entirely whatever you need. If there's any questions you want to ask in the chat, though, if they're not too personal, you can ask them in the chat here. As long as we try and keep it above board. I do want to be monetized eventually, and I'd like to prove that my streams are quite clean, so that I can get monetized when the time comes right. Can you put it in the chat? What, my Instagram? I don't know. If I can. I'm not sure. That sounds cool. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see what I can do. I might be able to. You have to bear with me. I'm kind of new to all this fiddly diddly stuff. But I will try and link my account in there, mind you. Oh no, they sent me a security code. Don't you love this two-step authenticating shit now that I have to deal with? They're going to send me a code. Two-step verification on every account I have. Can be tiresome. It can be. I spend most of my day authenticating most of my shit. For some God knows reason. I don't know why I have to authenticate myself 24/7, but I do. No notifications. Let me see if I can link myself. I never had to share my account before. How terrible is that? Hang on. Let me see. Let me see if that works. I need to get to my video. There's my video. Here it is. Let me check. That might be it. Who knows? It could be it. I'm not good with all this technology, mind you. I'm pretty shit at that, let's be honest. Epic shot. There you go. There we go. Okay. I messaged you. Well, I've sent you a message. You'll have to answer the question in there. I have sent you a message. If you can type a reply, that would be great. Just so I know. Okay. Right. Well, I'll take that off there for now, as I'm live streaming. Yeah, you can message me behind the scenes. That's perfectly fine. We try and keep it above board, though. Epic shot. I am single, mind you, but I don't take, if you want to call it sleazy stuff. or asking for nudes or any of that kind of stuff, I just delete you and ban you from my channel if that happens. So you have been warned. Any kind of stuff like that behind the scenes, it gets a little out of hand, you then end up banned from my Instagram and you end up banned from my YouTube channel. So two birds with one stone. So mind you have been warned. And I do that to everyone that asks for my Instagram. If you get banned on Instagram from me, you get banned on my Twitter, you get banned on my YouTube channel, you just get banned in general. It's a blanket ban. I don't take stuff, I don't take shit on anything. I just ban you on everything. So behave yourself. But if you do have any questions that aren't too personal, you can feel free to ask them in the chat. You can ask for advice. Aside from that, you can message me on my Instagram or my Twitter, as long as you keep it above board. If you get banned on my Twitter or my Instagram, you get banned everywhere. So that's Twitter, Instagram, and you get banned from my YouTube channel. I'm sorry, but that's how it rolls in my thing. You get banned from one, you get banned from all. So you have to keep your nose clean on YouTube as well as the other two, or you just get an outright ban. That's how I work my channel, and it's worked pretty well for 3 years. I do have quite a few people behind the scenes that I chat to on Instagram from my YouTube channel, mainly girls. We hang out, we chat behind the scenes, and everything, so it is quite fun. Hey miss, is this guy bothering you? Good evening, Lycan. I'm being chatted up, Lycan. How cool is that? I wouldn't do that, hun. Oh, I'm being chatted up, Lycan. You can't blame men for chatting me up. I am single after all, Lycan. You, on the other hand, are not. You are now Mr. and Mrs. Lycan. So you are taken.
Yeah, but
Where? Can you get me some drink at some point? Because I haven't got.
can you transfer me some cash? Or you got money?
You want me to throw out the riffraff? That's so nice of you, Lycan. You always think there's riffraff in my channel.
You have to transfer me. I'll get your bottle. What? 24.
Your dad didn't pay me today.
18. I'll just get your pound bottle and then tomorrow.
What? From where?
Tesco's.
You have to go to a call, don't you?
Well, I only had to go because
And you got £2 for a bottle.
No.
Well, it's only a couple of pence, isn't it? Just add it to it. I'll help you out if you struggle. I've got enough, and I'm not having to pay for Dad's car anymore.
You're not?
No, he should be able to afford it.
Why?
He'll only come to me if he's absolutely desperate, but he did thank me for offering.
No.
He doesn't want to make me short.
Katie's mum won't let me get Katie due to when we're in town and the old man shops back up.
Didn't you hear there was an assault at the bottom of her road?
Yeah, and the old man shops up. And we saw him.
But it's 8 o'clock at night.
No, when we went to Hangout.
Yeah, if you can get me a bottle of drink, that would be great, because I've only got a tiny bit left.
Yeah.
Or set of cans, whatever you can afford, and I'll pay you back. I'd prefer cans. Please. Jamie is such a white knight. Is he? Wow, there's nothing wrong with being a white knight, is there? There's anything wrong with being a white knight unless you're Coach Eli and then you white knight for everyone and then say everybody else is white knighting. I do love your channel name, Memes and Attacking Other YouTubers. I mean, it's a different title. But I guess he's chatting me up. He's now following me on Instagram, so maybe. I'm not being harassed on YouTube, but I might be being harassed off of YouTube. To be fair, he has been nice, and I don't generally, reply to everyone that messages me on Instagram because I'd be here all day. I have loads of men. I'm a good guy, honest. I wouldn't ask for nothing like that, promise. Fair enough. That is how you say. I do I am curious if that's you in the picture. I'm going to view your profile. Oh, look at this. There. You haven't posted anything. Shocking. You will find loads of shit on mine though, because I just post stuff all the time. To be fair, my Instagram is fairly good. I like my Instagram, and I have plenty of people I talk to on Instagram, mind you. I am fairly busy, so if I don't reply straight away, don't be offended. You are one of the many men that I don't reply to. It's not just you. There are loads of them I don't reply to. Because unfortunately, if I sat here all day messaging every man that messaged me off YouTube and Twitter and Instagram, I'd be all day just messaging men back. And unfortunately, I have more time than that. I don't have that much time to message people. But if you'll get an honest epic shot, you will be on my YouTube channel, my Instagram, and if not, I will have Light and Theory come White Night for me. Um, even if Light and Theory is a White Night, there's nothing wrong with White Knighting for somebody, but when Eli does it, it's not a good White Night. Nudes. Thank you, like. So what made you change your name then? Is this the new Lycan? Is this how you like to be seen now? Yes, it's me. No. Yes, it's me. No. I'm not sure what you're answering to that. Yes, it's me. No. Are you half and half? You haven't loaded anything. You need to load something on your Instagram, like a selfie of yourself. That's always a good one for me. Having a selfie on there. This is who I am. Fair enough, Lycan. I don't dispute that you do memes. Like I said, I did a chicken meme with a flat cap on and called it Coach Chicken. It's the first thing I've ever really done towards Eli, kind of picture wise, was the chicken with the cat and the Coach Chicken. Because I just felt like it. Apparently, he didn't approve of that being my thumbnail. Amazing that. I don't know why he doesn't take my artistic impression of a chicken with a flat cap on as funny and then calling it Coach Chicken, because I thought he'd dropped the coach act, which is what I last heard. He dropped it. So when I called him Coach Chicken, I don't know how he thought it was about him, because he claims he's not a life coach anymore. He claims he's not a coward or a chicken. So it's not possible in any shape or form that thumbnail was to do about him. He's not a coach, or he wasn't when I made it. And he's also not a chicken, apparently, or a coward. So how does my Coach Chicken thumbnail represent him if he's not a coach and he's not a chicken? Who knew you could be butthurt over a picture? Kind of like the Lycan Theory rainbow dildo that he's offended by. I ain't post no more pictures. I ain't post no more pictures. Fair enough. You should really. I like posting pictures on Instagram. Instagram, Snapchat mainly. But Instagram is the one that I keep the people from YouTube usually behind. And Snapchat is my family, Facebook is my family, and Twitter is kind of more work, kind of YouTube. I have different places for different people. I have people all over. I have so much social media, so much home life, so much work that I have to kind of spread it around. Because there's only one of me. I'm in charge of my Instagram, my Twitter, my eBay, my Snapchat, my YouTube channel, my work, my home life. I'm in charge of everything. I'm a one-woman show, and it can become tiresome. So if you don't get a message within 24 hours, I'm either too tired, too overrun, or I just haven't got to you yet. So do be patient. Because I am a one-woman show. I work, I have a home life, I have a YouTube life, and I have real life once lockdown has gone. I've sent you another picture. Oh, okay. Well, this is an interesting stream, mind you. Oh, how the stream has changed. So how did you find my channel, Epic Shot? How did you find my channel? Okay, very nice. So I have a picture of you now. I do like to see people's pictures. I don't know about you, but when you're talking to an avatar, it's not as easy because obviously I know what liking looks like. I've seen him. I've seen many of his live streams. But if people don't have YouTube channels, but they still have a YouTube account, it's hard to see people. It's hard to follow people. It's hard to get into a conversation with a letter E because you don't know what the person's like. Epic Shot doesn't give away what their channel is, which is good in a way because that means you ask more questions. You're always asking more questions. Crystal Moth, can you see my picture in my avatar? Can I see your picture? It's not very clear what your avatar is. I mean, I'm on my telly and I can't really see what it is. But hey, Crystal Moth, welcome to my channel. Just letting you know, it's the moth. Yeah, it's really, I mean, to be fair for me, I have you on my big TV, and my screen size for my chat is kind of small. I'm the bigger picture. Um, it's not the clearest thing in the world. I mean, Lycan's one pops. His new kind of Beetlejuice, Pixie, whatever he's going for, look kind of pops. The colours pop, you know. I actually want to change my logo on my channel. I actually have a logo that I want to change. And I also have a banner that I want to change to. I just haven't got round to it yet. I have got a banner and I have got a logo, but I need to resize it to fit. You're a streamer on Twitch. Okay. Okay, you'll have to give me your Twitch account name because I actually do have a Twitch account. I haven't been on there in ages, but I do watch my friend the Night Owl on Twitch. She does weekly stuff on there, but I mainly miss because of the time difference. She's in Canada, another time zone that makes it hard to follow people. While I stream, I'm not famous. So while I stream and I'm not famous. If anyone is famous, it's Lycan Theory. He's the king of the trolls. He's the king of the echo chamber. Um, he's king overall. He's the messiah. If you don't know who Lycan Theory is, you probably have been on a rock or something or in a cave. He's the be end and end all of YouTube, or something like that. I've been live streaming for 2.5 hours. To be fair, everyone does kind of know Raven Online. I've been in numerous groups over the years, and the one I'm sticking with at the minute is the Lycan Theory and the Riley community, and the Coach J Rom community and the Anna Bear community and all my friends here. I have had other friends. You stream on YouTube is a lot harder. It is harder to stream on YouTube. We have to work our asses off to get anything on YouTube. Watch time, hours, subscribers. Twitch is so much easier to get affiliated on. I mean, I've been told before I could live stream on Twitch and I'd be affiliated really quickly, but I like the atmosphere on YouTube. Good evening, Anna. How is my hard-working bear doing? How are you, my dear? It is easier to be monetized and affiliated on Twitch. It is. I know people that have got affiliated within like a week or two. My ex-partner's brother is affiliate on Twitch and he got it within like the month. So he did it really quickly. You're affiliated on Twitch. Oh, that's cool. You'll have to send me your Twitch link to my phone, and your Twitch name, and I will add you, and then you'll have another watcher. But my friend, my ex's brother, who's been doing Twitch for maybe 2 or 3 years, got affiliated within like a month of being on there, a month and a half, something like that. It was really quickly. And he does it as a full-time job now. Agree, Han, I did it in 2 weeks. Yeah, he got affiliated and it's now his full-time job. He literally works on Twitch full-time. From his bedroom, he has a gaming setup, and that's become his life. He was never really an extrovert anyway. He was always kind of a recluse, and he loves gaming, and he just put the two together and made a career out of it. Will he Twitch stream forever? I don't know. If Twitch was, suddenly went down, he'd have to go elsewhere. Maybe BitChute, maybe DLive, maybe YouTube. I don't know if he cross platforms at all, because you do have DLive, you have BitChute that you can load stuff on. You obviously have YouTube. I don't know, but I've had a rough day. If you're just joining, I was nearly hit by a car. We were nearly pulverized. If you've heard the story at the beginning of this stream, we had a really rough day. The car was playing up when I went to see my ex. I went to see my cat, which a video is going on Instagram in a bit. We came back, the car broke down. It broke down on a main road, nearly getting us hit by a car because the car conked out and the car went to go past and we didn't get across the road. We then had to push the car back off the road, which killed my back. I am now in absolute agony and can barely move. We then had to push the car off the road for fear of being hit. We were nearly hit the first time. We had to get the car off the main road. This is the main road that goes right the way through. Lorries, cars, you name it, come on there. Doing like 70 miles an hour. We're talking main highway through my part of the UK. And then we pushed the car off the main road, got it to where it was a safe space. Then we had to put it into another kind of lay-by bit to get it off the access road, or whatever you want to call it. I've had a really bad day. Like I said, nearly hit by a car, which is great. I hurt my back pushing the car, which is now why I'm sitting like this. I'm in agony. My back is like this. The muscles in my back hate me. So I've had a brilliant day. Thank God the brakes worked, or we would have been in front of the car. God forbid it wasn't a lorry, because I wouldn't want to think like that. Both parents in the car. It would have been horrendous. But we're both safe, both fine. The car's in the garage. And I won't go in that car ever again. It's a death trap. And I've said that repeatedly. And I still get back in the car because I kind of have to. But I went to see my cat today. I know it's a weird thing to go say, I went to see my kids, I went to see my cat, but I did go see my cat today. I go to my cat like once every 2 weeks or once a month, and I give him a check over because he's still my cat. He just doesn't live with me. And I check him over and I see how he is. I check his nails, I check his ears, I make sure his coat looks fine, I make sure he's well fed, and I kind of give him a little MOT. And then I see my son. I have a conversation with his dad if we've got any issues, we need to change pickup times for him, or if we need to alternate weekends, or just basic stuff like that. Sent you a picture of my gaming chair. It's fine. Look after your stream, honey. Oh, okay, thank you. But yeah, it's been a really, really bad day. I came home after the incident. I ate because I felt sick as a dog, absolutely sick as a dog. My tummy was like, ugh. I had something to eat, and then I've been live streaming ever since for 2 hours and 40 minutes, which is a great live stream for me because I don't believe I've streamed for more than 2 hours since coming back to live streaming. Why, you may ask? I don't know. I don't feel that I'm a good live streamer. Silence broke there. I don't believe I'm a good YouTuber. I can YouTube. Am I good at it? Maybe. I'm not so sure. People beg to differ. I've been told I'm talented, that I have the gift for YouTube. Like some people that apparently need an entire what do you call it? Need an entire blog to read to get their point out. I have been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I haven't used a blog. I haven't used notes. I've literally just been talking. Do I have the gift of the gab? Maybe. Or is it just maybe that I don't talk to a lot of people in general, and this is basically my chat for the day? You know my opinion. I know Flaming Dragon. You think I'm talented. You think I'm amazing. I love that you think so much of me. And it's Flaming Dragon that paid for my streaming for the next month, so that I can stream. And Gemma Journey Grace has paid £10 towards me streaming between April and May. And then that puts me £8 short of being able to stream for the whole month of April and half of May. So I'm doing really well. I want to utilize as much of the free live streaming as I can because I only had an hour and a half left out of my 20 hours. So thank you to Flaming Dragon, I've been able to stream for nearly 3 hours. If not, you'd have got an hour and a half from me tonight, which is probably more than enough. I mean, hour and a half for me is probably enough for one night. But apparently Eli is live. Let me check this. Apparently Eli is live. I've heard behind the scenes. It's all been one big lichen facade. Okay, let me see what his title is. Let's have a look. Coach Eli's title this evening, just give him my dislike. His title for tonight's stream is The Lichen Facade, Who He Really Is, plus RDA Media, I'm going to fact check your nonsense. Damn, it's been a facade. Really? Who knew? So Coach Eli says it's been one big facade. Is that the whole drama that Eli's, flipping up? Of course, Roy, you do a great job and help a lot of people out and help people understand. A lovely woman. Well, thank you, Epic Shot. Oh, so many nice men, so many nice opinions. It's nice to see that there is still a good YouTube community out there. I mean, I don't say that I have an awesome community. I don't big myself up because I'm not that egotistical or neurotic or narcissistic. But I have live streamed officially. I think it's been 3 years since I first live streamed. There is the anniversary of me live streaming. I can't remember when it was, but if you go back to my live stream playlist, you can see my last live stream, which was done on Monday, the 15th of March, which would have been yesterday. And I think it was 3 years ago that I did it. I can't remember. You'd have to check my playlists. But it was March the 15th I started, and I think it was 2018 maybe 2019. I think it was 2018. I think I've done 3 years, maybe. But my first ever video on YouTube was done in October, and that was done at Halloween, I believe, and that was 4 years ago. So it took me, I think I did YouTube for about 6 months before I started live streaming, because back in the day the rules were different. When this 4,000, 1,000 came out, everything changed, because I had back in the day the 1,000 subscribers, and it was meant to be 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 watchers, I think it was, and I didn't have enough watch time at the time. And then when I did, they changed it to 4,000 hours. So now I have 2,000 subscribers, twice as many as I need. But I think I'm 1,000 hours out on my watch time, and that's because I wasn't live streaming. If I'd have been live streaming every day, I'd have made my hours, twice over in the last 18 months. But I stopped live streaming because I had family. I had family responsibilities, partner, and now I don't have a partner. I don't work. My youngest son is only here 2 days a week. So in the evenings, during the day, as long as I don't have a full-time job or a part-time job, I have the ability to live stream at the minute. So as long as I keep getting praise, people showing up, maybe the occasional donation to inspire me to stay here and live stream. Because if not, I have to do my real work and do my eBay and try and look for a real job, because I obviously have to eat. I have to have money coming in. I do have a son twice a week who I have to provide for. So I want to get monetized, so it's extra money. I can put ads on my videos, on my live streams, have a bit of extra cash rolling in every month, aside from my eBay, and then it would be aside from me working, hopefully, because I am struggling to get a job with the old back. But hopefully I can get back into it. No excuse now. Thank you, Flaming. But I am trying. I am live streaming every day. Like I said, tomorrow I should be doing the live stream for the shoes and accessories that I want to buy at the end of the month. If you haven't done my poll, it's on my community tab. We're going to check it once more. And the poll at the minute says 8 votes, with 75% saying live stream shopping with chat and 25% saying to do it as a recorded video. So at the minute, it's still going to be a live stream. If for some reason it changes and more of the pre-recorded video get the votes, then it will be pre-recorded. It will be whatever has the most votes when I decide to film the video that will win. And I thought I would do it as a poll because I wasn't sure what to do. I threw it out there and thought, you know what, I'll do a poll. Someone will answer, some won't answer. So it's entirely up to the people that watch my channel on what the content they want. So I wanted to do you a poll. And I think I might do polls more often because it is a good way of getting you to interact. Get you to pick, not necessarily pick my content, but help structure it. So people want to see me live stream and do the shopping video, then I'll live stream and do it. If they wanted a pre-recorded video, I can do that as well. You'll still be getting my serial killer stuff. You'll still be getting shopping hauls. You'll still be getting walks with me. I still owe Saydrift and Sharpshoot a cemetery video, which at the minute, with the shit show that I have at the minute with the weather outside, it's been raining all day. I'm not going to go out there and get totally wet because I can't afford to get sick again. I've been sick the last week and I need to get better. Totally understand how it's hard, and with the world as it is, it's horrible. Yes, it's not great. I have struggled. I have said this before on my live stream. I have struggled. It's not easy being in lockdown when you're single. I don't have my son with me all the time. It is hard. I miss him. I miss the fact that I live in a flat now and I can't have my cat. I miss the fact of socializing because I can't go see my friends because they live in other towns and you're not meant to go out of your own village. I can't see my family because they live too far away. I'd have to travel and that's not allowed. So I'm kind of stagnant on where I can and can't do. And it has affected the old brain. I must admit, it has affected me in some ways. It has got to me. But I'm here. I'm live streaming. I have you guys. Like I said, you can follow me behind the scenes on all my social media. I do try and text people every day or do a live stream every day or a pre-recorded video so people know that I'm fine. In the Discords, I usually chat a couple of times a day or at least once a day so people know I'm all right. But I do get messages if I don't live stream or they don't hear from me for a couple of days. People are good like that. They do message me. They do ask how I am. You know, it's good to know there are good people out there that care about you and you're not just a YouTuber to them. You're also a friend. So I do like that aspect of this community. You're not just a YouTuber. Some of these people also consider me as friends. My son comes on here sometimes. He'll pop in the chat as Tal and he'll say hi, mummy. Which is so sweet of him. Because I only see him twice a week, and it breaks my heart to see him so less. But he is 13. He's a teenager, and mummy has to take second space to gaming. He'll grow out of it eventually, maybe, possibly. Um, but I've been talking for nearly 3 hours, and it is like 8:30, and I love you all dearly, but I have a really bad back. I'm in quite a lot of pain sitting here, and I need to go have my bath so I can take some pain relief, have a quick bite to eat before I have to lay in bed and try and sleep because my back hurts really badly. So unfortunately, we've been live for nearly 3 hours. I'm going to have to ditch out and love you and leave you because I have to go soak this back, or tomorrow morning I'm not going to be able to move. If you didn't know, I have a genetic spine disorder that was made worse today by pushing a car that I shouldn't have done. But as we nearly died, we can just scrape over that. Okay. But if you want to see more from me, you can message me, Twitter, Instagram, in the comments on this video. Tell me how wonderful I am. Give me a big thumbs up as well. That also helps the channel. And you can also go and vote on my poll on whether you want tomorrow's video to be a live stream or a pre-recorded video. I'm always about if you ever need to chat. Well, thank you, Epic Shot. That's very nice of you. But if you want to see more from me, come back to another live stream very, very soon. Check out my pre-recorded videos as well. They are as awesome as I am. They're about serial killers, shopping, you name it, I do it. And then tomorrow evening, I think it's tomorrow evening, you'll have my QD haul that I did from yesterday that hasn't gone up yet because obviously you know today I had a really bad day. And I'm going to go have my bath. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Message me behind the scenes if you want to talk. If not, I will see you tomorrow for a live stream. And have a good evening. Take care and thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.